Let us continue our topic of SOPs and POSs. In this, we have the conversion of SOP to POS or POS to SOP. Before we start with the conversion, let me recap on how to represent any given minterm or maxterm using its binary substitutions. If I have a function f is equal to ab plus ab bar, that is true when f is equal to 1. This is the case of SOP. For a function to be true, the output should be equal to 1. For the output to be 1, either AB is equal to 1 or AB bar is equal to 1. That means for AB to be 1, A and B should be equal to 1. For AB bar to be equal to 1, A is equal to 1 and B equal to 0. From these conditions, I understand that the binary value of A is equal to 1 and B equal to 1 combination, this one, it gives me output of 1. So the function is true when the binary input is 1, 1. Also, when AB bar is true, that is A equal to 1, B equal to 0, or 1, 0 is the input, in that case also the function f is equal to 1. In both these cases, the function is true. So, we conclude that the function is true when 1, 1 or 1, 0 are the inputs. 1, 1 was AB and 1, 0 was AB bar. Looking at this, we understand a shortcut, that is, how to get the binary of each minterm. You see that A is in the true form, that is represented by 1. B is in the true form, that is represented by 1. Therefore, whenever a variable or a literal is in the true form, you represent it with the value 1. Here you see that A was in the true form, so it is equal to 1. B is in the complemented form, therefore it is represented as 0. Therefore, whenever a literal is in its complemented form, you represent it as a 0. Okay, so we keep this in mind for minterms. This is the case for minterms or SOPs alone. Moving on to POS, you see that the function f is equal to a plus b and a plus b bar. This is true when f is equal to 0. This is the case of POS. For the function to be true or for the function to be having a value of 0, this is true when either a plus b is equal to 0 or a plus b bar equal to 0. Any of the product terms is 0, the final output will become 0. So when a plus b is equal to 0, I can say that a is 0 and b is 0. This is true when a and b, both of them are 0. And the second case, ab bar, a plus b bar, this is equal to 0 when a is 0 and b equal to 1. Okay. Or in other words, we can say that the binary input should be either 0, 0, that is a plus b case, or 0, 1, a plus b bar case. That is what is written here. F is true when either 0, 0, that is a plus b, or 0, 1, that is a plus b bar are the inputs. In other words, we can say that to get the binary of each max term, you simply substitute each of the literals by its true form is equal to 0 and its complemented form is equal to 1. That is, a is 0 and a bar will always be equal to 1. So we keep this in mind in the case of max terms or in the case of POS. This is how we find the binary values corresponding to each max term such that the function is true. Okay. To start with, you have to assume that each term contains all the literals. That is, it is already represented in the canonical form. That means it contains minterms or max terms as the case may be. Minterms in case of SOP, max terms in case of POS. You see AB bar, what is the binary of AB bar? 1, 0. What is the binary of A bar, B, C bar? 0, 1, 0. X, Y, Z would be 1, 1, 1. X bar, Y bar, Z would be 0, 0, 1. For max terms, A is 0 and A bar is 1. Take examples. A plus B bar means A is in the true form, therefore 0. B is in the complemented form, therefore 1. A bar plus B plus C bar is 0, 1, 0. Is that right? No. A bar plus B plus C bar is 1, 0, 1. Okay. Because the true form is represented as 0 and the complemented form is represented as a 1. What about x plus y plus z? That would be, this is true form, so 0, true form 0, true form 0. Here, in this case, in this max term, it is complemented form 1, complemented form 1, and z is in the true form, therefore 0. This is how we obtain the binary. Let us start with the conversion of SOP to POS. First of all, you have to evaluate each minterm in the binary. Let us take an example. F is equal to AB plus AB bar. You have only two variables here. F is a function of A comma B. Let us assume so. So only two variables and only two minterms. Now, since both the terms contain all the literals, that means it is form of minterms, and that means it is in the canonical form. We can find the binary of each minterm. What is the binary of AB? 1, 1. Binary of AB bar? 1, 0. Okay. So these are the binaries that correspond to the minterms given. Now, from this, you have to identify the missing binary combinations in step 1. For a 2 variable or 2 bit combination, since already 1, 1 and 1, 0 are taken, what are the remaining ones? 0, 0 and 0, 1. Okay, out of the 4 combinations, 2 have been used up here. The missing ones are 0, 0 and 0, 1. This is step 2. In the third step of the conversion, what we do is you write the equivalent max terms for each binary combinations. That means the first binary combination in step 1 was 0, 0. What is the equivalent max term corresponding to 0, 0? A plus B. What is the equivalent max term corresponding to 0, 1? A plus B bar. Okay. Since it is a POS form, you do a AND product. This is your corresponding POS. This was the SOP. This is the POS. This is how we obtain POS from SOP. So the first step is to evaluate each minterm, obtain the binary. Second step is to find the missing binary combinations from 1. For the missing binary combinations, in the third step, you write the equivalent max terms, and that is your final answer. As simple as that. Let us take another example. F of ABC is equal to ABC plus ABC bar plus AB bar C bar. In the first step, you check the each of the minterms. That means ABC is 1, 1, 1. ABC bar is 1, 1, 0. And AB bar C bar is 1, 0, 0. In the second step, you identify the missing binary ones. Okay, 0, 0, 0 is missing, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, right? 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, correct? Okay, 1, 0, 0 was already taken then. 1, 1, 0 is already done. So 1, 1, 1, yes, it's all done. So you have 1, 2, 3, only 3 of them. The third step is to write the corresponding max terms for this. That is 0, 0, 0 will be written as A plus B plus C. Okay. So the function is equal to, what is 0, 0, 1 equal to? A plus B plus C bar. 0, 1, 0 is A plus B bar plus C. And 0, 1, 1 is A plus B bar plus C bar. 1, 0, 1 is A plus A bar plus B plus C bar. This is your final POS. Okay. How about conversion from SOP to POS? You do the same procedure. If you have a function, say A plus B and A plus B bar, okay, write the corresponding binary for this. So A plus B can be written as, the binary can be written as A plus B is written as 0, 0. And A plus B bar is written as 0, 1. What are the missing binary combinations in step 1? 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0 is missing and 1, 1 is missing. In the next step, what you do is write the equivalent minterms corresponding to these missing binary. 1, 0, what is the minterm corresponding to 1, 0? AB bar. Okay. What is the minterm corresponding to 1, 1? AB. Okay. Since it is a sum of product, you put a sum there. And that is your function. This is your final function, correct? Let us do an example for POS to SOP. Suppose you have a function of A, B and C, and that is equal to A plus B plus C and A plus B bar plus C bar and A plus B plus C bar. Okay. In the first step, you write the binary corresponding to that. What is A plus B plus C? It is 1, 0, 0, 0. Okay. What is A plus B bar plus C bar? 0, 1, 1. A plus B plus C bar? 0, 0, 1. Okay. In the second step, you identify the missing binaries. That is 0 0 0 is there, 0 0 1 is there, 0 1 0, 0 1 1 is there. So next one is 4, 1 0 0, 1 0 1, 1 1 0 and 1 1 1. In the third step, you write the corresponding minterms. What is the minterm corresponding to 0 1 0? A bar, B, C bar plus 1 0 0, A, B bar, C bar. 1 0 1, A, B bar, C plus 1 1 0, A, B, C bar, and 1 1 1 is A, B, C. Thus, you have the required SOP form. Okay. So we start with the canonical form of the POS and you end up with the canonical form of the SOP. I hope this conversion is clear to you guys. You should work out more problems to be clear. And that's it for today. Thank you.